Either way, we should be ready when the new sponsor wants to see us in an hour, so we leave this decision to you, friend. Well... Lox raps let us meet the creator of FOD and get an autograph. Lox let us burn down the palace. Not literally. Who doesn't like taking $1 billion arcade tyrant down a peg? Loxley, we ride. This is going to be very, very satisfying. Tally-ho and such. Don't worry, this won't take long, and the team shouldn't feel any repercussions. My plan is sheer elegance in its simplicity.
Catch you later.
You are sheer elegance, my good man. Hope you both have some fun. Meanwhile, I'm going to have fun mingling with some very influential people. Actually, before we engage in criminal antics, I think you should know something. I had a weird encounter with this woman in a black suit just now. Someone who was keenly interested in Iris. I am aware of her. Not the time or place to discuss.
An unpleasant business, this.
Needless to say, she's one of the reasons I didn't want to trouble you with all this nonsense I'm involved in. I did mention other parties were interested in Polybius, yes. I mean, even if you didn't tell me of any of this stuff, she would have still gone after me. Because I still did play Polybius. Rest assured that we'll maneuver to avoid her today, agreed? I mean, it's good that you told me then, because now at least I'm aware of everything. I'd like to avoid a repeat of that encounter, yes. Very well, let us resume our normal tomfoolery, with an eye of caution, of course. So what's the plan? I'd really rather not use Iris to hack them, if that's what you're asking of me. I'm trying to teach her, like, ethics and stuff.
Affirmative.
I want to be a good digital citizen.
Fairness in all things.
But in times of strife and struggle, orderly resistance to the law is a legitimate tool. My dude, it's just a scummy arcade, not a generational struggle for human rights. True, I exaggerate, but needless to say, you need not violate your ethics as long as you're okay with my own violations. Oh, trust me, Loxley, you can violate me all you like. Mary and I are more than capable of hacking their network by ourselves. On hearing her name, Loxley's phone, hanging halfway out of his pocket, chirps away in delight. Forsooth, what noble transgressions must we perform in the name of king and country? Against all enemies I shall stand true, my liege. Huzzah! Marion, you don't need to lay it on quite that thick with the gimmick. She's enthusiastic.
Hey, listen.
Hello, Marion. I don't think we've met yet. I'm Iris.
Hey, listen.
I too am Iris. I have grown and adapted to meet the needs of my user. And besides, it's fun. Huzzah, what ho! I figured all the Irises knew each other already. Oh, we have a bare-bones communal meeting space within our cloud, but generally we're busy with our own users. And all our data is encrypted, even from each other, to ensure user privacy. Nary a secret shall spill from my lips, my lord.
Shall we?
Now, let's get to work. You see the representative over there in the blue jacket? Spotted. I need you to distract him while I plug Marion into the network. Whatever you can do to keep his attention engaged and focused on you. But you can't simply make a big dramatic scene. Nothing will draw the attention of max security enforcers. Nothing that will draw the attention of max security enforcers. Just hold his focus. Keep his focus. Don't start trouble. Got it. Just start flirting with them, Angel Arts. I'm going to need at least 3 uninterrupted minutes. I'll rendezvous with you back at the indie game area when done. I would love to rendezvous with you, Loxley, certainly. Ready? Ready. Loxley tugs his hood up and over to conceal his features as he blends back into the crowd. Okay, be charming, be distracting. How do I want to approach the situation? Approach as a member of Magnificent 7. Pose as a Fighter Shack reporter. Play it being some rando gamer. Approach as a member of Magnificent 7. Try to use that to my advantage. Buying a lie and the truth makes sense. Burying a lie in the truth makes sense. Loxley may not want her name involved in this in case things go badly, but I think I can play the part well enough to avoid that. Excuse me. Hello, welcome to the Palace, the premier center for family entertainment, esports action, and more. Do you have any questions? I'm Angel Arts, manager for Magnificent 7. We're an up-and-coming esports team, and I'm curious what the Palace has to offer regarding competitive play. Yep, as Loxley slides up to open a USB port on the display unit, I can see him wince as I drop my actual name. Might not have been the best choice, but I can make this work. Oh, we host tournaments weekly at all locations. Fist of Discomfort 2, Fast Car 7, head-to-head speedrun competitions, and Super Fantasy Planet. Not bad! We focus on FOD too, but our team has diverse interests. By any chance, are you interested in sponsoring a young team such as ours? Look, I can't completely rely on Loxley and Rhapsody to solve this one. I need to check all the available options, even if it is Dekonami's previous company. Actually, there may be opportunities available. We're looking for fresh new content creators, ones willing to help us promote our latest invention. Tell me, do you enjoy redemption games? Redemption? Is this a religious thing? Games that earn tickets to be redeemed for valuable prizes. The Palace is the best redemption games in the world. Joysticks and buttons are the past. What fun is a game that doesn't earn you any rewards? But the Palace feels there's room for even further innovation in this play space, switching things up to make the games even more exciting. What if, and follow me on this journey. The rep puts an arm around his shoulder while making a sweeping gesture as if gazing towards the bright horizon of tomorrow. And nearly spots Loxley in the process, so I quickly speak up. I'm already interested. No need to embellish. What do you got for me? What if instead of exchanging tickets for prizes directly, you could exchange tickets for a loot box? What? What? We're replacing all the prizes in the Palace with loot boxes. There could be anything in there. A rare collectible? A brand new phone? Keys to a sports car, perhaps? That does sound kind of cool, actually, not gonna lie. The more you play, the more loot boxes you earn, and with our new Palace Battle Pass, esports players can earn free loot boxes for participating in our competitions. Why, you might even earn cosmetics. Like eyeshadow and lipstick? Well, yes, if you choose to trade tickets for one of our Pink Gamer Princess loot boxes, but I meant more like customization options for your profile in the palacearcade.com. But wait, there's more. Rare drops from our esports themed loot boxes like the Monster Box or the Elite Crate. You can earn you boosters. These are digital codes you can use to gain bonuses in the games you play. More lives, more power, a true advantage of the competition. What's more, some boxes may include a non-fungible token. Yes sir, you can't funge these tokens, not one bit. Who knows how valuable this crypto magic could be? Loot boxes, battle passes, and NFTs are the future. The Palace is at the forefront of what gaming should be. What? That's great, I love that, yay, I'm very excited, I swear. There's different types of loot boxes? Oh goody, tell me more. Okay, hang on, this is a joke. Are you actually running a casino for children or an arcade, and not even offering prizes, but a chance at a prize? Who in their right mind would ever want to play a game like that? This is quite possibly the worst thing I've ever heard in my life, and I can't believe you're seriously going through with such a ridiculous scheme. First of all, it's promoting gambling to children. Let's be clear about that. You are promoting gambling to children. Second of all, I have a sincere doubt your precious loot boxes are going to have super expensive prizes inside. No doubt you'll scoop dollar store bargain bins for your fodder. And you're seriously putting blockchain nonsense in this? How many forests do you plan on to gleefully burn down, generating enough power to make that happen? Finally, the idea that an arcade is where you go to get stuff and that playing games for fun is old and busted, that's bullsh stuff. I can't believe your ridiculous plastic palace of hot garbage is still standing. It should have been buried in a shallow grave alongside Dekonami. Nice. I mean, tell me more. Look, if you're not into it, that's fine, but you don't have to be a jerk about it. I'm just earning a living out here, okay? I mean, that is fair. I didn't mean to do that to the salesman. He's just, he's just an employee. Thanks for your time, but I've got real customers to attend to. Fortunately, as the rep turns away from me, Loxley just barely manages to unplug and walk away before being spotted. I need a shower. But for now, I loop back around to the indie section to reconvene with Loxley. He practically slips into existence from between two shadows, appearing suddenly in my path.
Tally-ho!
Mission accomplished, I dare say. We have the complete internal memo archive regarding the new loot box systems. I hope there's something more memorable in there than a bunch of incredibly stupid marketing ideas. Oh, there's some juicy details. Marion, summarize.
Computing.
Certainly, I have no less than 30 spreadsheets detailing the exact odds for prizes within each line of loot boxes, along with details on how they will precede the top-end prizes in boxes designated to be won by Palace employees only. So, nobody gets a sports car unless they already work for the company. There's also plans to hire influencers and content creators to unbox loot online, which will likewise be preceded with high-quality items, along with notes to make sure these hired social media stars do not disclose their paid sponsorship. Which is illegal. It's illegal, right? Absolutely. This is huge, Angel Arts. I hope that Dekoname's run-in with the law would have shut down the palace, but this could do it. I would love that. Take this company out of business. Take them down, Loxley. My hero. The question is, what do we do with this information? It was obtained illicitly. They have plausible deniability. How can we torpedo their efforts at poisoning arcade culture? Leak it to the press. Let Fight Shack warn the public at large. Yeah, Fight Shack, get him on this. Spread it far and wide along with an anti-palace manifesto. We could hold this as blackmail material. No. Let Fight Shack warn the public at large. This is why we have the Fourth Estate, right? To keep the public informed of any shady dealings happening just out of sight. I can get in touch with Punchy78 again and make sure this information gets out there. He'd be thrilled to work with us on this.
An unsound notion.
I prefer to stay anonymous. I'm supposedly keeping a low profile, remember? That's fine. I've got rapport with Punchy. I'm sure we can be listed as anonymous source. Sound good? Indeed, I'm a firm believer in Fight Shack's strong game journalism. Less easy class clickbait, less press release parroting, more hard investigative work. Those are the type of media people that I appreciate and admire and respect. They can dig deeper and verify that we've discovered what we discovered, vindicating the information, and then when the public knows the truth, the palace will fall. I mean, surely gamers as a whole would rise up against this, right? We wouldn't simply get token protests while the mainstream embraces it and normalizes it. Stands to reason. I can't see fully paid game experiences with microtransactions ever taking off to become a dominant monetization model in any insane timeline. Nah, Dave & Buster's and all that. No, that could never happen. It would be absurd to even consider. Far too absurd. For now, we'd best sit on the files. Leaking it in the middle of Max would cause a splash, but could result in fingers pointed our way. Still, this is a victory, Angel Arts, a victory for justice. Thank you for assisting me in the matter. Can we kiss and make out now? You've been of invaluable aid to me during Max as a whole. We've established quite the rapport, yes? It's difficult for me to open up and show these shadowy aspects of my life to others. I know I'll be judged, and rightfully so. But you've been remarkably non-judgmental about them. You have my thanks, my loyalty, my respect, and if you will have it, my heart. Oh, there it is, finally! Ugh. Loxley. For a moment there, man, I was getting worried. And he bows, elegantly, leaving a bit struck by the sudden declaration. You're a fine friend to have, Loxley. I don't need your heart to know that. If you're truly offering your heart, then I accept. I care for you as well. Loxley, you don't need to offer me your heart, because I can share it with you instead. I care about you deeply.
Truly?
Truly?
Is it so? Oh, most joyous of events.
Oh, yes. Please, continue talking. Please continue talking.
I'll demand no such oath of you, of course. I merely wanted to express my adoration. In time, perhaps we may flourish in such ways.
Oh, yes. Flourish indeed.
But for now, simply know that I pledge myself to you, in whatever form you require of that pledge. Does this satisfy?
For the time being. But I definitely think other things can satisfy as well. But we'll get to that. Very much so.
Delightful.
Oh, delightful. Now then, the hour grows late and our new sponsor will be expecting us. What? Oh, I almost forgot about that. It's good to forget sometimes, to let your troubles and worries fall by the wayside. Nevertheless, we should depart and rejoin Rhapsody. The future of Magnificent Seven awaits. Agreed. With wings of justice and a desire to, get sponsored again and stuff, we take flight. Waving me along, Loxley leads me through the crowds of Max and through a door marked staff only. He better be leading me by holding my hand. Loxley flashes a badge and the support staff simply nod as we pass, as if expecting us. VIP status. I really have no clue who this sponsor is. I'm hoping it's something that's gonna be a cool surprise. Apparently, Loxley and Rhapsody have been busy while I was playing Tourist. Eventually, we catch up with Rhapsody, fresh from mingling with all the major names in FOD and signing autographs for their fans. Perfect. Everything's coming up, Angel Arts. The stage is all set for your interview with her. By her, whom exactly do you mean? And someone in... Oh, that's cool. Queen Bee. That's cool. She's looking good. And someone in a white jacket pushes on past the two of them to stand front and center.
Hey, champ. Been looking forward to this.
Yeah, especially since I look exactly like your other friend with the exact same name, who happens to be my cousin, my twin cousin, my identical cousin. What? Queen Bee? As in founding member of the Four Heavenly Kings, Queen Bee?
The one and only.
Queen Bee winks and blows an overly exaggerated air kiss in my direction. Even a PC junkie like me knows Queen Bee, reigning monarch of the competitive arcade scene, even though she was my least favorite character in the previous game, but you know, she doesn't need to know that. Her team, the Four Heavenly Kings, rarely go for the big payday trophies that Team P2W does, but every member of the team is an absolute powerhouse of veteran skill. And if Rhapsody and Loxley arranged a meeting with her, then... Wait, is 4HK looking to sponsor Magnificent Seven?
Not a chance. I'm more like the fiery hoop of death you gotta jump through to prove yourself to your new sponsor.
So, who's our new sponsor if it's not
Where's
you?
the fun in telling you if I can't tease you about it first? A real serious Sam type, aren't you?
Sam type? I should have probably been expecting that, the way Loxley and Rhapsody have been pointedly not telling me all day.
Look, I'm doing this as a favor for someone who wants to know if you've got the same passionate spirit they have. You just have to prove yourself.
Sure. In what way? Is my cousin the one that's sponsoring me? My twin cousin?
What better way to test your potential than to fight us? The four f***ing Heavenly Kings. Right here and right f***ing now.
Do we... Oh, okay. Wait, you want to have a match against Magnificent Seven?
Absolutely.
Oh, great. But you'll destroy us. I mean, you're 4HK.
Don't give up before the match has even started. Gods can bleed. But this isn't about winning or losing. It's about your skill, your strategy. I want to see your spirit. That's how you will be judged.
Okay, so let's say we agree to this match. Where exactly are we going to play? Queen Bee flashes me the wildest grin and simply points towards the main stage for Max. On stage? Seriously?
Sink or swim. I don't do things half-assed. I pulled some strings to make this happen. We go live in 5 minutes, right before finals.
Oh, this would be really great publicity.
We're the fire before the storm, baby. A tried and true exhibition match.
I like your style, Queen Bee. I'm in this. 5 minutes? And isn't it a calm before the storm?
You know what I mean. I want to see how you perform under pressure. You ready?
In real life, I don't do well under pressure, but I don't have a choice. Certainly, thank you for this opportunity and may the best team win. I accept your challenge. Looking forward to showing you what we can do. Depends. You ready to have your butts kicked by a bunch of FOD'er? Golly, I think Team P2W won't be happy about us upstaging them. Good. Certainly, thank you for this opportunity. May the best team win. You bet. I'm really looking forward to this. It's a great opportunity and I'm honored to be able to challenge you. May the best team win. I'm all fired up. And you'll need a teammate, of course, because, well, I've already got one. And that's when the second member of the Four Heavenly Kings makes his appearance. I think I remember this guy from the last game. A veteran player from Japan, possibly the greatest who ever lived, known to some as Kami, but to others as the Demon, right? Konbanwa. An ambush match by two of the best players in the scene in front of thousands of people. We are doomed. But this is the path forward. If we want to carry on as a team, we have to impress the Four Heavenly Kings. So that's what we're going to do. As for my partner, I don't have time to call up anyone else on the team. We hit the stage in 2 minutes, so I've got to work with what I have. My partner will be Loxley. I mean, is there a doubt? You're fine too, Rhapsody, but Loxley will fight at my side. Loxley, you're ready for this? I live for battle. You need but ask and I shall charge under your banner. Maybe the power of love will help us with this victory. Maybe. One could only hope. Alright, let's do this. What's with all the fancy schmancy Anglo-Saxon? Ask me the questions and I'll tell you no lies. Ha! The only thing you'll be stealing is Angel Arts' kills, Robin Hood. Time's up, Angel Arts. Here we go. This is pretty cool. This is it, the hardest challenge of my pro career to date. But I'm on a roll, aren't I? When it comes to these big moments where the spotlight's shining and I'm in the eye of a storm, I've risen to the task. I will do this. I will be the winner. Alright, here we go. My guess is that Queen Bee uses a lot of attacks and the demon uses a lot of defense. Or, I'm sorry, a lot of specials? We'll see. On emerging through the curtain and onto the stage, I'm nearly blasted backwards by the roar of the crowd. Colored lights swing back and forth as Magnificent Seven emerges alongside 2 of the 4 Heavenly Kings, and the audience is hyped to see this happen. The following is an exhibition match scheduled for 1 round. Making their way to the game, please welcome from the 4 Heavenly Kings, Queen Bee and the Demon. Queen Bee soaks up the crowd's applause, pumping a fist in time to the 4HK chant to keep them excited. And their challenges, the hottest rising stars of the esports scene, it's Angel Arts and Loxley of Magnificent Seven. Did they just cheer more for me than they did for the 4 Heavenly Kings? Competitors, to your stations. It's time. I mean, P2W can't deny how we are like a popular group. I pull out my trusty $8 beige keyboard, plugging it in, while Queen Bee and the Demon produce expensive professional-grade fight sticks. Ones that we could afford with a new sponsor. Okay, figure out a strategy quick. Queen Bee's picking Silent Blade, and the Demon's already queued up Sensei. Good, I know what their game plan is. From what I know about them, Queen Bee plays an aggro Silent Blade, attacking relentlessly. I can defend against her. Okay, so she's attacking and I can defend. Meanwhile, Loxley will have to overcome this Demon's turtling up in defensive play as Sensei. Okay, so they're being defensive, so I would have to do a special. Good, nothing we haven't dealt with before. That's all the time I have for strategy, as the air horn signals the start of the match. But the thing is, aren't they professionals, right? So I feel like they would not necessarily... I feel like they wouldn't be obvious. I feel like they would mix things up just to, like, trick us. For the future of Magnificent Seven, I need to do my best. So here's the thing, if she's defending, if I'm expecting her to attack, then that means I would defend. But if I defend, she would use a special. Queen Bee is going to come out with an attack. Is she though? Is she? Because I would think she would try to mess with me, because that would be too obvious. The whole point of Silent Blade is to rush down your opponent, so I should defend against it. Yeah, but I don't know if I should. It just seems a little... It just feels like it's too easy. I feel like for someone of that caliber... Let me try a special. The timing is tricky, but I managed to pull off a wicked special move. A sweeping kick, energy kick right to the face of Queen Bee. Your special beats their defend. You earn 110 points. Score now 110-0. Wait, what? A quick glance at Queen Bee's starting item build shows a defensive build. A defensive build for Silent Blade. Since when does that character have a tank build? Since when does Queen Bee not play aggro? I guess since she's trying to trick us, but apparently... Okay, my strategy just went out the window. We're going to need to adapt. Okay, which means that he is not being defensive. He's not being defensive. So maybe he's attacking? Or is he doing a special? If normally she attacks but he defends, in events he does a special. Let me try an attack. You both attack, it's a tie. You earn 70 points and they earn 40 points. Interesting. Score now 180-40. And now you're seeing an aggro build in Sensei from the Demon. Right, now at least know what's going on. They're playing against type. Queen Bee on the defense and Demon on the attack. Odds are they'll mix things up a little now that we're wise to their tomfoolery though. I'll have to be careful. Okay, so she's probably mixing things up. So if she thinks I'm going to use a special, she'll probably attack. Which means I should probably defend. You both defend. It's a tie. You earn 80 points. They earn 40 points. Okay. We're not doing that terribly. So if he thinks he had just attacked. So I would defend unless he uses special, which means I should attack.
Oh, ha!
Guard, turn,
parry, dodge, spin, thrust.
Nice. Your attack beats their special. Nice. I'm on to you. 410 to AO. Gosh, you guys are toast. You are toast. I have no idea. She did a defend, then she did an attack, then she's probably doing a special. So I'll attack and see what happens. You can punch ninjas all day. Unfortunately, Queen Bee has way too many attacks of them. And is defending hard against my attacks. Your attack loses their defend. They were at 120 points. Okay, they're starting to catch up. He's an attack build. I'll try to defend. But otherwise he goes a special. I could also just attack. Let me see what happens if I attack. You both attack. It's a tie. You earn 50 points and they earn 20 points. Okay. Score is now 460 to 220. It's been a weird fight so far, to be sure, but I've just realized something. 4HK hasn't spent their team ultimate ability yet. This at least seems to be playing into what I know about them. Queen Bee likes to bait you into overextending and then hit you with the ultimate in the late game. The time is now to counter her ultimate with my own. Alright, I'll give it a try. I mean, it's the last round. I normally like to save my ultimates for the last round, just in case. Both of us have the same idea, spend our one-use ultimate moves. The screen fills with light as both combatants reach for their inner power, but by countering their move, I come out on top. You countered your opponent's ultimate with your own. You earn 200 points. Nice! Woo! Now it doesn't matter what Loxley does. But I mean, I'm gonna try. So Loxley, try to do a special. You both special. It's a tie. You earn 10 points and they earn 50. The score is now 670 to 270. Read 'em and weave. Nice. Your team scores 670. Opponent score 270.
The day is ours. Could there have been any other outcome, truly?
Take that, P2W. Take that. How about them apples? Here are your winners, Angel Arts and Loxley of Magnificent 7. We won. We won a match against the 4 Heavenly Kings.
Well fought. You've proven that you got what it takes.
I stand there in shock as Queen Bee grasps my hand and raises it high while the crowd chants. M7, M7, M7. Whoa. But hey, no great surprise, right? We've triumphed in every single high-profile match we've ever had. Of course we beat 4HK. We are champions.
Give it up for our challengers, everyone! That was one hell of a fight!
Thank you, Queen Bee.
They're the future of FOD. Look to them for who we should all be in this community. Remember this day. It will resonate forever.
Nice. The crowd bursts with excitement as we head backstage. Nice. Good job, Loxley. Valkyrie of Team P2W glowers at us while we pass on by, because we just upstaged the upcoming main event fight completely. Just a bit of icing on the cupcake of our success. Sorry, Felicia. Not sorry. Backstage, things are ramping up for the finale of the Crimson Tiger Invitational, with staff members rushing about to prepare the stage for the last fight of the day. Meaning we can loiter off to the side without being bothered. A good moment to reflect on what transpired. Such a marvelous battle! I've not seen its like in many a day, and I doubt I shall for many more. Maybe the power of love actually did it. We really kicked some A, didn't we? And against some of the best players in the world. Take caution, my friend. A skirmish is not a war. I have faith we will win the war, but don't get cocky. Right. I'm just stoked we have a sponsor again. I swore to deliver a sponsor to our doorsteps, and I always hold my oaths. For now I shall take my leave so that you may remove your player hat and don your manager hat. There's business matters afoot. Thanks for your support, Loxley. Can I get a kiss? Always, Angel Arts. Always. No, seriously, can I... Even backstage, we can hear the thunderous echoes of the cheering audience. It's almost a shame we weren't able to watch the finals, or play in them. But our match with Queen Bee and the Demon of the 4 Heavenly Kings was certainly a boost for my mood and career. But one piece of the puzzle hasn't been clicked into place, and maybe Queen Bee can help with that. Hey, QB, now that the match is over, care to tell me more about this mysterious team sponsor who's interested in us? I'm still confused how someone as prestigious as you could be our tryout match. This new sponsor must be a heck of a mover and shaker to have an interest in the likes of us.
Don't sell yourself short. You're young, and just getting started. But everybody starts somewhere.